it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, they said basically this year they're trying to make it to where your stick skills matter. So there's a big difference in somebody that's good and not good at the game. Indeed. You can't be the best if that connection kicks you out every other game.
Rodgers now on first down. Out to the flat for Lacey. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go.
Well, you're not really in the DMZ, man. There's some damn port that TK is saying fuck you on.
Let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run for the first time with Lacey. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. So Eddie Lacy getting the carry there. Charles, he got 9 carries from the first drive for 45 yards and a touchdown in their second preseason game.
I think they're pleased by what they've seen from him in the 2016 preseason. They want the Eddie Lacy.
Right, did you get the Giants in that league or not?
The Eddie Lacy that went to the Pro Bowl. They want him to be their lead.
No, I got that
Broncos. And you know he wants that.
No doubt about it.
Here's the offensive unit coming out onto the field in just a moment. Randall Cobb, very good at wideout.
Went to college to be a quarterback. Discovered his talents couldn't be limited to one position. He's a 1,000-yard receiver every year for his quarterback.
On second down, Lacey. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there.
Yeah, that's Peanuts too shit.
He's got his target. It's Cobb.
What are you talking about?
He's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. It's a big play there.
Come out the huddle, you press R2, and if there's no, you see their names, it's a pass. If you don't, it's a run.
First down following that long gain.
Yeah.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back.
Trust me, they all know it. Oh, they all know it.
Able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. And now it's 2nd and goal. Rodgers with a give. It's Lacey.
You have to overboard or do some kind of crazy shit to get to go there.
And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
Sean Lee is a linebacker with an exciting mix of tackling ability and coverage skills.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And Crosby puts it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
Hey, starting when you and Preacher gonna make the mixtape.
Rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
And the
Cowboys to
recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must like they need to score possessions in this game. Maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Bro, Mark Williams' voice lessons. Fuck with me.
Not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
Here's Romo now.
Yeah, you Sanchez and Preacher.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. So the long attempt falls
PS in the streets.
And it brings up 3rd. And let's get a look at the Green Bay defense.
There he is.
Clinton Dix attracted a lot of attention when he was about to enter the NFL.
Preacher, you smart making a mixtape or not?
In the air. He's actually shown that he can tackle pretty well in the league too.
Throwing on 3rd down. Romo trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. A great read in the
Hey, Preacher, how was your day today, son?
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely
Preacher,
not his best
did you
ball.
get
And I think he
a
knew
3-4 meal for dinner?
the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT,
it was wonderful. I thought I'd work sick and stay home and cut the grass and did laundry and shit. It was great.
Pops out, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The White Devil.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, man.
Fires one
He can't catch the ball.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And complete right side to Cook. So the kick from here on field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Rodgers now to throw. And he finds Cook. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
He got his paycheck
Well,
yet.
came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver,
I'll play if
no
we're
matter
gonna
how
do.
perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
That's what I'll play if we get enough people.
But he overcame it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Eddie Lacy, a 23-yard run. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. And he's able to put it through. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Cowboys offense marches onto the field, and for them, I think the biggest story this preseason, maybe the biggest preseason story across the league, has been Dak Prescott.
It wasn't that long ago, during the preseason, we were discussing about what Dallas would do for a backup quarterback behind Tony Romo. Would they go out and get a veteran? Would they have to make a trade? Instead, now, we're just talking about Dak Prescott looking like he solidified himself as the number 2 guy.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage?
I don't think that many people actually played it. It's probably why they took it out.
Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. But they've got a 3rd and inches coming up, trying to keep the chains moving. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a 1st down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Again, it's Elliott. And some room to work. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They come out here in the eye. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. They'll try the air now with Romo. Looking deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play. Romo to Bryant. 52 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Now Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
Yeah, bitch can't do it like me, you know.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
He said, "But you ain't gonna call me broke, huh?"
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up the score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. No gain on the play there. Second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
To throw on second down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Anthony Hitchens in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert here on third. They'll run here. This is James Starks. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a fourth down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Rodgers now on first down. Steps away to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Charles Tapper in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a solid run down inside the 30. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Rodgers to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Crosby puts it through, And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
You should. That's not just the cover story.
On 1st and 10, Romo. Dancing to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. On 2nd down, Elliott. They find some open field here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back, and now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Romo on 3rd down. Finding time. Trying to lay one up deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Normally, he's pretty reliable and usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon. When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And this one's incomplete. Eddie Lacy, the one he was trying to get it to. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
So they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he dropped it. Now he was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. It's caught. Nelson. Give him 18 yards on that one. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
18 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a Green Bay first. Red zone opportunity. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. One back is Lacey. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This will be caught at about the 5. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is the moment.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Eddie Lacy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Packers have retaken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12.
He hasn't even had his trial yet. The fuck, who knows?
More like 8 to 10. Kind of a start.
No, he's in jail awaiting trial. Fucking murder trials take like 2 years before they start.
Bryant, the man in motion right. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
You trying to use an ultimate?
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Romo, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Halfback sent in motion. They are going for it. It's Romo. And they hit him as he throws.
He's a fucking Hall of Famer, you idiot.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take.
Oh my God.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out with it.
He's a good defensive lineman.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Lineman, linebacker, just pass rusher, really.
They're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
I mean, he played until 1999.
All around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the
Cold
ball
like
and
Minnesota.
it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Oh, you got the JMS pastry mouth.
Coverage here. Rodgers now on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Now Rodgers will handle Lacey. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. And in this situation,
hey, Grant, is he still here?
Fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground,
yeah.
for sure.
It's just smart football, but you know...
It says on Pro-Am next year, there's 3 team tiers. Amateur, Pro, and Elite. The higher your squad is, the more VC you get per game. We're going to get that Elite cheese.
Green Bay touchdown. Eddie Lacy.
Pro-Am, fool.
4 yards out, and the Packers add 6 to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after.
I'm down. I want to play it more next year.
Beats sitting around waiting for a lead game.
The lead. This one's now 28-14.
Okay, just get like an 88 and you can do good enough.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
You can buy an 88.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
God, this man's 2 of 11 at 21 money.
I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Stays on his feet, and he'll push his way forward to about the 32. That's second down.
107 yards with Elliott.
Leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
A lot of them yards come from the end of the half whenever I'm trying to get like 30 yards.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
And he had one big run. Other than that, he really did do nothing.
Fricka left.
Desperation time for
Hey, I just posted a video on the group me know showing some of the rookie faces on 2K17. Check out the buddy cheese. Somebody using that other shit.